3rd down and 14 for Rifle. They've just taken their first time out of the second half. Brush leads 25-19 on a 10-yard pass on 4th down from C.J. Kukas to Bruce Melendez. And let's face it, that's been the difference. If the Bee Diggers don't convert those 4th downs, and Rifle has a 6-point lead instead of the Bee Diggers claiming a 6-point advantage. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers out to the left. This is only the 10th play of the drive in the second half for Rifle. Burgess will pitch it right to Leonard, swinging it to the short side, and he's got very little yardage, knocked out of bounds as C.J. Kukas ran Leonard out of bounds at around the 38-yard line. He'll gain a couple of yards in the play. Were they trying to fool the Bee Diggers? I don't know, because obviously on 3rd and 14, it's going to be hard to pick it up with a run on the short side of the field.
And that, that was a big 3rd down play there for Brush, even more so because it's allowed Dylan French and Tanner Morrow to stay over here on the sideline and take a few downs rest while they force Rifle to punt.
Drew Marlowe to punt, standing at his own 25-yard line. Shea Hansen is deep for Brush. Perfect snap. He gets it off a very high end-over-end. Hansen's going to call a fair catch and makes it at the 32-yard line, and there's a late flag. A late flag. Either somebody said something or somebody got too close to Hansen when he made the fair catch, and that could be interference against Rifle.
Or I was concentrated on watching Hansen catch that football because it had to have been scary for him calling that fair catch there, but I saw a body fly there at the end, so we might have had a block in the back.
And you hit the nail on the head, Dave. Boy, that is too bad. Only because it was pretty unnecessary, a 10-yard penalty. The football's at the 20. It could be a blessing in disguise that the Bee Diggers now have more field to play with and use up more clock. That's about it. 7:52 to go. 1st and 10 for Brush at their own 20-yard line. Leading the game 25-19. The Bee Diggers have punted just once in this game. And there's the handoff to Weiser running right. A big hole across the 25. First down across the 30-yard line before Joe Burgess makes the tackle. Along with Omar Lerma. Looks like he's out there as well. Or check that. That was Steven Garza. But it's a gain of 11 and a Brush first down. And Weiser probably hitting triple digits.
101 for Weiser now. But I'll tell you what, he's going to have to hold on to that football. It looked like it was coming loose a little bit underneath his arm. This is the time of the game that Rifle's going to be trying to rip that thing out of there.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Kukas to hand it off to Morrow. Stutter steps back to the 35-yard line. Spins. He's down at the 37, but the Bee Diggers are going to be called for a penalty. There's a flag down right at the line of scrimmage, and that hold against Brush was well after Morrow got beyond the 31-yard line.
As a matter of fact, Morrow was supposed to run the ball to the right side, but it was plugged up, so he had to cut it back clear over to the left side to finish that off, and the hold happened over here. So, again, it's a hold that happened away from the play, and it was a hold that had no effect on the outcome of the play.
So after that 10-yard penalty, it's 1st and 20 for the Bee Diggers at their own 21-yard line. Plenty of time to go in the game with 7:27. The Rifle will get the football back unless the Bee Diggers can pick up about 3 or 4 first downs and then just chew it up on the ground. They're going to need a big play.
Rifle has their nose tackles in their head up on our guards, and then their 2 defensive ends are way outside wide.
From the 21, Lynch is in motion to the right. Kukas to hand it off to Weiser. Breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage, but not a second. And the Bears are there to make the play after a gain of around 2. To the 23. Boy, some hard hitting out there by Rifle. Getting up slowly, but making the hit was Steven Garza, the 5'7", 160-pound senior linebacker. 2nd down and 18 with the ball just outside the Bee Digger 23. Plenty of time here. As we mentioned before, 6.5 to go in the game. Hansen, the receiver, to the left. Melendez to the right. Kukas, bootleg left, tries to get a block. There's another flag down. Kukas runs towards the sideline across the 35, down the sideline out of bounds at around the 40-yard line, but there was definitely a block in the back that we could see from a long ways away. And this is going to be 2nd and forever for the Bee Diggers when they mark off another penalty.
Whenever you see a kid fly forward like a bird with his chest forward and his arms back, you know something bad happened on that play with the blocking.
Well, and the bad thing here is that the Bead Diggers won't have the luxury of going for it on fourth down unless they pick up a chunk of yardage here in the next two plays. And that's part of the issue the Bead Diggers have right now. So back-to-back penalties, well, almost back-to-back penalties for Brush. Now the Bead Diggers with significant issues. They had 2 penalties for 17 yards for the longest time, and now they've got 5 for 42, and that's the first thing that Coach Dreit said last week. We cannot commit these penalties. 2nd down and 28 for Brush at their own 13-yard line. Can they pull a rabbit out of the hat? Kukas, play action, rolling right, looking to throw underneath. The pass is caught by Guzman, nearly broke out of a tackle, but could not at the 21-yard line. An excellent open field play by Keaton Deere, the 5'8", 140-pound junior. It is a gain of 8, but now it's 3rd down and 20.
But Kuka's doing a good job there of using another receiver, and that's got to give him some confidence, knowing that he doesn't always just have to throw the ball to Shea Hansen over there.
3rd down and 20 for the Bead Diggers at their own 21-yard line. Your American Family Insurance agent, located at 115 South Main Street in Fort Morgan, is a Stan T. Wolf agency. 3rd and 20. Kukas back to throw. Pressure coming up the middle. Looks, throws deep over the middle. That pass is going to be intercepted at the 42-yard line by Burgess. Along the left sideline to the 30, and he's knocked out of bounds by Tanner Morrow inside the 25 to around the 23. And Burgess read it as soon as it left Kukas' right hand.
I think Kukas was wanting to throw it over there to the left side, but he looked back right and he thought he saw his receiver wide open, and that was the key for that free safety, because his job is just to watch those eyes of the quarterback and see where he's throwing it, and that's what he did, and he read it right, and boy, he made the play.
A return of 22 yards unofficially, and Rifle has a shot to reclaim the lead with 5:24 to go in the game. 1st and 10 from the Bead Digger 23-yard line, with Brush leading 25-19. In a shotgun is Burgess. He'll hand it off he'll keep it right side. He fooled the Bead Diggers. He's got yardage to the 20, down the right sideline to the 15 to 10, and he's shoved out of bounds by Kukas. That's a 1st down. An excellent play by Joe Burgess. And let's see what the gain is. It looks like it's going to be about 17 yards on the play.
Is even a better play by that back. I'm not sure if I think it was Martinez, just made a great fake. Or actually,
it was Leonard.
Leonard. He made a great fake, and he just froze all those diggers, and nobody knew where the football was until Burgess already had 5 yards.
1st and goal from the 6 along that right hash mark. Burgess awaiting the football. Has got it. Will hand it off on the right side to Leonard. Gets around a Bead Digger towards the sideline. Touchdown. Ty Leonard scores his 3rd touchdown. Comes from 6 yards out, and with 5:12 to go from Bead Digger Stadium, it's Brush 25, Rifle 25.
Boy, just a good job again of running on the outside. They're not threatening up the middle hardly at all. Every once in a while they'll run it in the middle, but mostly they just keep bouncing that thing to the outside. And Leonard, it looked like he was going to run off tackle on the right. It was plugged up. He ran straight east and then turned it up when he got to the sideline.
Another big extra point. Off the hold of Martinez. There's the snap. It's down. The kick is up, and the kick is inside the left upright. It's good. 5:12 to go. It is Rifle 26, Brush 25 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.